Here we are starting into Cottonwood Canyon after that debacle of, I don't know why I left that sway bar on, but got that taken off and life is good. Never done an overland trip with sway bar on the back. I don't know why I did this time, but got it off. I actually got more articulation in the back, so that's a good thing. According to the guidebook, this is the first part of the trail that we've hit that they rate as moderate. It's an M1. Most of the roads we've been on, or trails, have been an E3. And they rate the trails E for easy, E1, E2, and E3. And then they've got an M1, M2, and an M3. And I don't believe there's any trails that they rate as difficult.
You guys are just up the hill, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely rockier here. The rocks are bigger, I guess. We got a little sporty section coming up. Well, all right, this ought to be interesting. Got about a 4-foot ledge, and we just stacked some rocks. My biggest concern is getting the hanging up my rear tire. How close to the right side am I? How's my rear tire looking? I think I haven't touched anything yet, so I think I'm going to be okay. Just keep going slowly. That's great. Cleared everything here. continue on now. Actually wasn't as bad as it looked. It looked horrendous. But a little bit of caution goes a long ways when you're in the middle of nowhere. So I don't feel bad about stacking rocks. The Pathfinder's a great overlander, not a great rock crawler. Wash, and then I think the road mellows out a little bit and there's another difficult spot a little ways away. Take the no pinstriping route here. Going. There we are at the top. And back down the other side. So I think that was the 140 section, so to save my GoPro battery. Check you later.
76.
Alright, here we are again, still going up Cottonwood Pass. Pretty rocky through here, but slow and steady. It's always fun when you come over those hills and you can't see what's in front of you because of the hood. Big boulder in the middle of the road up there. I wonder if I got enough clearance to straddle that thing. I don't know if I do or not. Might have to walk over it. My tires. recon drivers bragging again. There's a tippy spot here. Not fun. Get over on this edge. Getting around that tippy spot, just make sure that you don't drive off the edge. In the book, they tend to be just about spot on. This is the difficult section, and it looks like there's a big boulder in the middle of the road. But we can get around it. Right the edge here. I can't believe the technology that goes into tires. They'll build a tire that goes on these rocks and it doesn't pop. According to the map, we're just about to another difficult spot. I think this is it. To be quite honest, I think that hill was harder than this.
We're sending somebody. This is a great prize. Everything's included. Sending somebody to see him at the Chicago Theater.
Looks like this is Cottonwood Pass at the top of this hill. You want to stop for lunch?
For 2 hotel accommodations, get 2 tickets to the show, and 2 meet and greet passes, which means you and your guests will get to meet John Mellencamp. And I think that might be the highlight of this whole thing.
Cottonwood Pass. You can see the road way down there.
Doesn't cost anything.
Salome, that's where we're going. We're going to stop for lunch. Alright, so we're going down the other side of Cottonwood Pass. We talked to some guys. They said it's extremely skinny. And so they recommended that we go one at a time just to make sure that we can get through. Because there's some very tight corners. And the problem is there's no backing up this hill. It's too narrow, too skinny, too tight. So we'll see how it goes. I decided I'd give it a shot. Probably should have had Russ come down first in the Rubicon because I think he could. Well, I've got a shorter wheelbase than him though, so got to figure out if Eric can make it. So he's got the longest wheelbase. You pick me up?
Yeah, we got you.
Can you see me? Going down that one spot, there's some couple of shelves. I really favored on the corners. There are some tight corners. I think we can make those. I favored the outside where I was just trying to get my left front tire right on the edge of the drop. I got both of my mirrors pointed down too, so I can look at the sides. But it was not. I mean, it was sporty, but it was certainly doable. Up or down. Can you see me now?
Alright, I'm gonna go down ahead and run.
Am I past the hardest part? Oh, okay. Yeah, just go wide on your turns if you can, but really watch your tires because the edge is a little bit soft. I was rolling some rocks off of the edge of the road down the hill. So just be real careful. And like I did, probably want to point your mirrors down so you can see the sides of your truck behind you. But I think you'll make it. I hope. I value your friendship.
4 decades ago, it was Swatch watches for the grown-ups, Cabbage Patch dolls for the kids, and
level dirt road from the bottom of the pass to Salome. We're heading south from Salome towards Interstate 10. So we're gonna probably mosey up here and see if we can find a campsite somewhere on this road. Call it a day. It's very pretty though, it's gorgeous. Interesting road, kind of curves around and winds through the desert. Windy and windy and windy we go. Question is, the road that goes to the right, I don't think that's the one we want. We're going to keep going straight. On the road, more travel. Into the sun. Not sure you could call this a road. More of a two-lane, two-track. This section here. But it's interesting. Put it 4 low so I can use my engine instead of my brakes.
Commercial free.
Soft shoulder going around that rock. This road's like an off-road roller coaster. From straight down to straight up. I got that lease at going up this hill. Alright, so we'll just keep moseying until we find a camp spot.